matchup features the visiting Regis Raiders and your Monarch Coyotes. This is the Colorado High School Activities Association sanctioned event, and we remind everyone to please uphold the chastity code of conduct. Good sportsmanship is expected from all players, coaches, officials, and spectators. Thank you for helping us create a positive environment for high school hockey. And now, the starting lineup for the Regis Raiders. At forward, number 3, William Arbor. Number 9, Andrew Brennan. Number 15, Evan McCall. On defense, number 6, Jeremy Kornmesser. And number 22, Ben Klenner. Starting goaltender for the Regis is number 1, Mark Rousseau. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome tonight's junior Coyote of the game, Holden Orville. Playing for 2 years now, and he currently plays for the Boulder Hockey Club and Lance Black team, so you know he can play. What got Holden started is he loves to skate. His favorite position is center, and the best goal he ever scored was a top shelf against the highly built Jaguars. His favorite team is the Colorado Avalanche, and favorite player is Nathan McKinnon. Grandparents, mom, dad, and sister that are in the crowd. And his nickname is Goldie Holdy. Please, one more time for Holden, Golden Holdy. For the playing of our national anthem.
It's definitely nice to see us in the offensive zone consistently.
Kids love ELO. It's a shout out to all the boomers out there. They love them some ELO.
Out to the corner. They got knocked down off a body, never got in. Good backtracking by Lynch. He gets back. That's offsides. Oh, my. That's a miss. He didn't have control of that puck, and he was definitely in early. Puck gets flipped in off a body down low, slowed up by Brousseau.
By the way, nice play by Wiedemeyer on the boards. I'm sorry, that's Grawl.
Yeah, Grawl on the near side.
Brown. Okay.
Here we go. Now slipping across. Brinner floats it down. Or excuse me, sorry, that's Brown, Charlie Brown, down on the far side. I get those numbers transposed, but maybe it's
I get Wiedemeyer and...
Ooh, bodies come together. Hauled down. We're going to get just a whistle and an icing. Nothing to see here, gentlemen, is what the referee says.
Yeah, he was right there. I'm good with that. Not that anybody cares. Or he's going to ask me.
Raiders will come back here with the Mahalik line, see if they can't get something going here at 5:41. But I like what we're doing, getting pucks deep, getting pucks to the net. Shots on goal. Can't score if you can't shoot it. If you don't shoot it, you're not putting it in the net.
You're exactly right. The next step is to get some traffic in front of the Monarch goalie. That's the next step.
Monarch whirls out of the corner. Challenge on the far side. Good step up from the D, but unable to keep it in. They break it out. Cutting, quick shot, save made, bounces out high, look out. Great stick there defensively as the Raiders poke that out to the near side corner. Reversing and back up, turned over onto the stick of Farber. Farber's going to push ahead, backhands it and goes around the D. Netminder will play it around the far side. Raiders are there to keep it in, down the boards and off the stick of Farber. Brannick's shot gets blocked and comes out to the near side and out of the zone.
Nice step out by Matthew Backus on the right side D. Oh, weird bounce.
Yeah, Backus dumped that. It came off a stanchion. That gets iced all the way down by Monarch as the Coyotes looking to complete a change. Raiders will take advantage. We'll get a fresh 5 and new bodies all around here. 4:56 of the first period. Raiders trailing 1-0.
Shots are 8-5 at this point. 8 for the Raiders, 5 for the Monarch Coyotes.
Stelino's faceoff goes back in the corner, chipped down, knocked down by Brinner. Back on the backhand for Barrett Hatcher, thrown in stick to side easily by the netminder. Back in the corner, bodies come together. Stelino flashes in, off onto the near board. Hatcher tries to keep it, and he does. Brinner's shot deflects and goes to the corner. Good pressure up front. Forecheck is on. Stick lost there by Stelino, I believe. Puck comes up and out of the zone. Raiders are back. D pushes him wide. That's where I want you to get a piece of him there, as Klennert had an opportunity to just take that man off the puck. Physically, you want to drop that hit.
Oh, boy.
Slipped across. Great save in the glove as Brousseau read that well. He got a good push off that skate as he saw that pass come across up high. Snaps that up in the glove and holds. 4:13 here of the first.
Might have been going wide, but you know what? Don't take that chance. No, that was on net.
Yep. Warrot steps in, wins the face off the near side, but it bounces off a stick, comes to the point. Shot low, kicked aside by the Raiders, never got through on Brousseau. Flipped out, chopped down, chipped across for Nash. Everybody stays on side. Back through the middle, gets through everyone. Back to the point. Lynch feeds that down low. Can't find Warrot. Lynch will come down. Aggressively keeps it in the zone. Goes far side. Unfortunately controlled there by Monarch. But he turns it over, and the Raiders will stay on the press.
Nice move by River Nolan there.
Yeah, Nolan just coming in today.
Nice give and go with Peyton.
Taken back, that goes out high. Look out, here's an opportunity. No, he had to peel it down, Nash, and then trying to go right back out front. Raiders just not quite connecting on that extra pass that's going to get you that good look in the scoring zone. Peyton able to jump ahead, knocks it down low.
Much more active sticks and active play right now. No comparison.
Absolutely. There's a break through the middle. Back covering. Good job by Lynch. And played there by Brousseau. Knocked down, but the Raiders control. Peyton again, back checking well.
Not a clean look by Mark. Made that maybe a little more interesting than it needed to be.
Backhanded off for Lynch. Lynch will go up the boards. Gets through everyone. There's a chance to break it out. Charlie Brown goes right back through the middle. Tap free. Good check off for Nash. He gets taken off the puck.
Nice hit.
That's the play. It's a simple play you got to make, and Raiders can read that one, and off to the corner it goes, but stays in the zone.
I don't know what happened with Charlie Brown there, but I saw him mad, and I like it. I like that, a little fire in the belly.
Yeah.
You know what? Move it. Move the puck.
There's the shot. Low
Nice.
pad save made again. But I like the shot. Down low off the pad with the man cutting across the front.
Yeah, nice shift by Charlie Brown there.
Out front. Puck comes together. Nice job by Brousseau to stay high in his crease. The puck gets loose and the Raiders break out. We got numbers. 3-on-2. Near side. Grawl walks around. Good poke check by the D.
Got a little fire wagon hockey going on right now. This is like 1980s Oilers Islanders. Just
bodies going.
Bodies flying. Shots on goal. It's fun hockey.
Turnovers, and here's a chance. Mahalik
partial
breaks
breakaway.
in. Backhand. Knocked down. Loose. Brennick. Oh, wide of the post. Grawl pokes at it, but he can't control. Down the boards. Good job by the D stepping in. And then pumped out of the zone quickly.
You know what? Brennick took a beating there, and he knocked his guy off the puck. Brennick, nice hit on the Monarch player. He got knocked down, but the difference was he moved the guy off the puck.
There's
Shot
another
high and wide.
Another nice turnover force and deflection off the stick, but able to get through. Farber, Mahalik gets knocked down. There's going to be, that was Brennick gets knocked down. That's going to be a penalty call.
Indeed.
And come back at high. Farber, nice job reversing. Can he get it in deep enough to get control? Jumping up in the play. Knocked off and now touched up, and a whistle at 1:05 and a power play chance again for the Raiders.
Well, look, what's disappointing is a fluky goal. This should be a 0-0 game. Much better first period so far. Much better.
Absolutely.
Night and day.
Yeah.
Night and day. And just a fluky goal. This should be a 0-0 game. But you know what? Get the next goal and move on.
Well, here's the power play opportunity to do so. Brennick will take this draw. Face-off comes down. Raiders able to control on the stick of Nash. Nash will work behind the net. Great pass out front. Save made. Beautiful look. Loose puck. Knocked down. It's still in front, and he finally gets the cover. Boy, that's great vision from the netminder, and that's really poor work by the clock operator.
Yeah,
as it took a while to stop that one.
I was going to say a couple seconds came, at least 2-3 seconds came off the clock.
Little home time clock work there, trying to kill off a penalty.
Yeah, I'd rather be refereeing
than working the clock.
Limited skill set than working the clock, and you got people screaming at you about putting penalties up on the board. And
I remind people all the time that is an unpaid position.
Yes.
And keep that in mind until you've done it yourself a little bit.
Anytime you want to fire the unpaid volunteers to do these games, careful what you ask for.
Get a whistle. They're going to restart. Didn't like the start. Looks like guys jumped the drop. So Brennick will regroup here.
49 seconds remaining in the first period. Raiders out shooting them with the Coyotes 14-7.
Puck back up to the point. Walking, now playing back down to the half boards. Pops through, but jumping on it there is Warrott. Gets it back for Nash. High look, cross. That's why I want to see Warrott come all the way across. Create that screen. We need traffic in front of this netminder.
That's a nice play, but that's a relatively easy save for a good goalie. I mean, that's if he sees the puck. I try to explain this to non-goalie parents, and it made a lot of noise. If they see the puck, they're probably going to stop it. And that's a clean look for him. So, I mean, good on him.
I mean, you hear it all the time. Taking the goalie's eyes away. That means not allowing him to track that puck. And traffic in front and screens are the key. Back up to the point. 24 seconds left in the period. 1:17 on the power play. Shot blocked off as Nash couldn't get that through. Flipped up and out of the zone. Back to play it on the back end is Wessel. That gets knocked
offside.
In and out, and the Raiders are offsides at the blue line. 11.7 ticks left in a face-off outside the Monarch zone. 1:06 left on the power play for the Raiders. And it looks like it's a neutral zone center ice face-off. Face-off went all the way back. You want to come hard on the pressure. They flip it up, and it goes all the way down ice and deep, slowed up there by Brousseau. He'll play it around the boards. Mahalik looks at the clock and says, let's go to the bench and talk to Coach about our plan for the last 55 seconds of this power play. But your thoughts on a first period that I thought the Raiders showed up and got themselves going?
Very good first period. Raiders out shooting Monarch 15-7. A lot to like. Got to create traffic and take away Monarch goalie Zelio's eyes. Get it in traffic. All right, we are back for the second period. Thanks again to Spiro Winery. It was first time being sponsored by a winery.
I advocated highly, especially with the Zinfandel that's sitting under the table for us.
Yes, yes. If any other wineries or alcohol distributors would like to sponsor a Regis Jesuit broadcast, you know where to find us.
Let's come out. All right, we're going to move back into maybe a little bit of hockey talk.
I'm just saying.
I'm in full support. I'll give you that. You've seen my wine at home. I'm a happy man when you start talking about those things.
All right, so Raiders have a minute and 5 seconds left on the power play. Let's see if they can get the equalizer here.
So Raiders going left to right. They'll drop it down. Monarch will control, flip it through the middle. And puck gets dumped in deep. We'll have to regroup in our own end. Look out, man on the forecheck's going to kill more time on this PK. As they play it back, but a turnover. Nice read there. Nash waits, pulls up, hands that one back off, and puck comes from the point, whipped wide, maybe off a stick. Nice job gloving that down, and a hand pass will get that taken right out of the zone.
I thought he hand passed it, but not to himself. But
yeah, unfortunate as he didn't. I thought he was going to get a stick on it as he knocked it down, but he may not have, and that's going to come all the way down into the Raider end. 28 seconds left on the power play, and see if we can't get a quick exit and maybe one opportunity here in the last half minute of the man advantage. Wessel with it back behind his own net. Push it out, 20 seconds, he waits, wants to regroup. Then goes far side, tipped off the stick of Nash. That's gonna bounce through, nice job picking that up by Warrod. Keeps it in the zone.
Penalty on Monarch.
Might wanna let him touch it, get that 5-on-3 look. But Raiders will take the 6-on-5 opportunity, 6-on-4 opportunity. That's a nice pad save made, and there's a whistle on the touch.
Yeah, hook on Monarch here, and the Raiders are going to continue their power play.
Well, the advantage here, we only got 1 second left, really, in this 5-on-3 advantage, but it's a long change period. So that man getting out of the box and then coming all the way down, you're going to probably get about 10 seconds-ish of 5-on-3 opportunity.
Mark back out with another skate issue. I don't know what's going on. I would have hoped they would have fixed that between periods.
Huh. Raider face off here. Puck goes down. Monarch, good job winning that. Kick it ahead, but not out. Man comes off, gets floated out of the zone. Raiders play the pass back. Controlling on the back end here. Circling is Mahalik all the way back in his own end. Forecheck pressure comes. Mahalik hands that off for Stelino. Stelino up the far side boards, pushing ahead. Raiders will bring it on. Dropped in by Farber. Farber all the way down low. Works in behind, tries the near side. Circles high, fakes the handoff to Mahalik, now goes far side, Stelino. Stelino, back for Farber. Farber from high, shot, gloved up, knocked down, loose, and then covered as Grawl and Brown were right down front. 15:26 here, second period, minute 20 on the power play again as we got back-to-back power play opportunities for the Raiders. I feel like we just need to crack one here.
Yeah, I mean, really, again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I do. Need to get in front of the Monarch goalie. Right now, too easy.
Monarch cleans that up.
To make saves.
Turned over onto the stick of Stelino back at the point, but challenge right there. That's Luke Taylor putting the pressure on. Mahalik sweeps through behind, picks it up. Taylor will back off for Monarch as the Raiders regroup. Breaking ahead, Raiders go far side, got to jump that. Nope, too late. That gets chipped right back in. So area pass goes awry and a regroup here with now 54 seconds left in the power play. Stelino will go far side. That gets walked on by Farber. Hands that back off for Stelino. Stelino down the boards to Farber. Farber centers out front, backhanded by Grawl. It's loose in the skates, can't find it, and it's controlled by Farber. Farber high. Shot for Brown. Whistles well over the bar.
Yeah.
Like to see that come off the pad low. Tries to find Mahalik on the near side. He'll walk it down. He waits, then circles back. Finds Farber up high. Snapshot low. Big
nice
rebound.
Shot.
That's the one you look at, and that gets chipped up off a stick, and it goes out high to the far side, but kept in by Stelino on the far boards. Raiders see that cross for Mahalik. He has some room to work it in. Shot across, looking for the deflection. He wanted to find Brown, but that comes out of the zone, and that's touched, and that'll be offsides on the Raiders. I like what they're doing. We're just not seeing results as far as pucks in the back of the net. But
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just watching Mark. Whatever's going on with his skate issue is actually needs to be fixed between periods, and I suspect that's what Coach Ott is saying. Get your skate fixed between periods.
So 20 shots for the Raiders to 7, but it's 1-0 Monarch.
Yep.
Raiders definitely have had some good looks and some good puck movement on the power play. A few opportunities. And Warrat's seeing this go in the zone, so as they smartly pick up on that new rule change where anything that comes out of the zone in there, whether it's off one stick or another, still stays in the offensive zone. Warrat, puck down, and Monarch doing a good job winning pucks back, but Raiders pressuring. They're not just letting pucks getting forced out, but here's an opportunity as they jump up on the rush. Good job by Lynch hustling back on the big body for Monarch, and the Raiders take it away, but not out as Monarch battles one loose. Kick free, knocked down, but puck is out of the zone, and Lynch can regroup and come near side. Shot in from the point by Warrat, and in behind working is Nash, taken away. Warrat comes down, forces the turnover, back to the point for Lynch. Lynch fires one, deflected.
Nice idea.
Nice job coming across the crease there by Warrat, but his deflection goes out to the corner. Back in behind, near side corner, Nash surveys, tries to go down the boards, read by Monarch, but not out of the zone. Raiders controlling, cross ice pass is there, shot deflects off a leg, never gets through.
Peyton flying right now.
Yeah, Peyton's working down low. Like to see him on the cycle. There's an opportunity to snap out front. Takes the shot. Save. Love the drag back and looking up high, but goalie stays high, doesn't go down early, which smaller goalies, sometimes they get down early. They leave that room up over the shoulder.
Yeah, up by the ear.
Yep.
It's a tough spot for smaller goalies. You can't protect everything.
I like the patience there by Peyton.
I think if you keep doing that, you're going to get a goal. Or two.
Stelino, face-off down. Chipped in behind. Nice job by Hatcher, but he can't quite find it as good puck support comes from Monarch, and they skate it up and out on the D-man stick. He slips around Kornmesser. Kornmesser angles him to the far side, and he pulls back in the corner. Little one-on-one skating battle, found up to the point. Chopped in low. Monarch in behind. Coyotes want to play it out front. Nobody home, but the Raiders don't get there. Monarch keeps it in. You know, you force that turnover there. We want bodies jumping to that puck.
Raiders having a little bit of trouble getting the puck out of their zone here.
And it's just a puck possession issue. There's a good job by Stelino picking off the centering pass.
Got to get the puck out.
And there he goes, comes out on the stick of Brenner. But pushing right back in, they don't get it deep. Instead, Monarch comes down the near boards. Raiders chop that loose. Monarch picks it up at the point. Throws it in low. Reversing out of the corner. Coyotes trying to look center, cutting towards the middle.
Nice
good pick-off, Stelino. Good defensive play in the middle. And Brenner puts a shoulder in. The puck gets chased in. Raiders can get a change.
Penalty on Monarch.
And that's going to be, let's see what the call is. Slash going against 13 for Monarch, to the consternation of some fans.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but
I didn't either. Could have been on Stelino in that far side when he came in. As he was playing that puck, he might have got the slash, but I really didn't see anything that looked too egregious.
No.
But the Raiders cleaning up on the power plays. Better make them pay, as the Raiders are getting their 4th power play opportunity.
Yeah.
Peyton down the boards, now reverses at the half, thrown up and out, and Monarch gets a clear. Wessel's going to have to go back to his own end.
Yeah, I mean, you got 4 power plays in a game like this, and you got to convert on at least one of them. So That could end up haunting the Raiders. Let's see if they get one here.
Well, they're doing good things on the power play. Something's got to come. Just keep doing what you're doing. Good puck movement. So Nash gets that one back, handed off, goes high. Wessel, near side. Good look, Peyton in the middle. There it is!
There you go.
Score! There you have it! As I said, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, that was a weird play. I think, is that Warrot with that
That's
goal?
Warrot, that's Brennick, but it deflected off the skate of the defender. So look at the shot here. Great feed across by Peyton. Oh no, the stick of the defender knocks it to the corner. As that was going in on the netminder, he thought he had that save sniffed out. Hits the defenseman's stick and ends up inside the post. Got a 1-1 hockey game.
1 goal lead, the most dangerous lead in hockey. Tom.
Don't get me started.
I would love to. I would love to.
It's 1-1
you and I
at
agree.
10:56 of the second.
You and I agree with the stupidity about 2-goal lead. Just stop it.
The dumbest thing to talk about ever.
Just stop.
Backhand by Brown goes into the glove of the netminder. We'll get a whistle, an offensive zone face-off, as Brousseau sees that fluky early goal swept aside, and we got a 1-1 hockey game.
Yep.
Shots are 22-7. You haven't seen a shot on net this period yet for Monarch at 10:50. Wiedenmeyer gets a good face-off win, but then it's chopped back out of the zone. Grawl will go back to regroup. Nice little touch pass, and Brown will get it deep.
Smart play by Brown there to just get the puck deep.
Oh, there's going to be a tripping call.
Yeah.
As Charlie was...
No doubter there. Accidental, but a penalty nonetheless.
Yeah, Charlie Grawl got a puck into the skates instead of, or excuse me, stick into the skates instead of into the puck. And he'll get a couple minutes. And we'll see Monarch's power play for the first time, I believe.
Sam Wessel exchanging season's greetings with number 12 from Monarch.
I think that's appropriate for this time of year. Maybe find out, he probably hasn't gotten on Instagram his Christmas wish list. He's just saying, hey, I haven't seen it.
What's on your Christmas list? How are the wife and kids?
Raiders on the PK here. Mahalik's faceoff comes back up to the point. Monarch goes D to D high. Should say point man across. They walk it down, thrown through the middle. There's a shot, whistles high. There's a little bit of room there.
Yeah, there's a ton of traffic.
Good thing he
Mark
can't shoot.
Get a good look at it.
Puck on the far side, tries to snap one in. That one's easily sniffed out by Brousseau. And a whistle. 1:37 left here on the penalty. 2 minutes for tripping to Charlie Grawl. Warrot will come out and take a draw here. Kicks it back. There's an opportunity for the Raiders to get a good clear, and they do.
Nice job by Matthew Backus. Get the puck deep. And just real quick, Matthew Backus, sophomore, getting PK time. That shows you how much he has advanced in these first few months of the season. So
coming up from the JV squad from last year?
Yep.
Yeah. And this is the opportunity as that one goes across. Nice little look, creativity play there by Monarch, but it goes off the stick. But Mark got a good push there. I thought he was across and no damage done.
Nice play by Will Farber there to get the puck out. Raiders defender didn't have a stick. Nice play by Will.
They'll regroup, come across. Good pressure stepping up there as they get chipped off a skate and into the bench. And we'll stay inside the Monarch zone and fresh bodies all around. 53 seconds left on the PK for the Raiders. Well, that is, if you're going to call it a benefit of having someone like Cedar Regan out who eats minutes like crazy, you're seeing some of the younger guys get some quality time here early in the Chassa season.
Completely correct, Tom. Matthew, Sam Wessel, Ben Clennert, River Nolan, Anders Durden all played great to showcase in Wisconsin, and they got more playing time and more confidence, and that's direct benefit of that. You know, I think Cedar, I'll say this on a break rather than talk over the game.
Well, here we go as Monarch tries to stay up on their power play chance. 27 seconds left. They work at high point. Shot flipped up, glove by Brousseau. And no traffic in front as much as he's trying. Good job keeping things cleared out by Lynch there. Stand your ground, boys, and maintain that clear space in front of the crease.
I was going to say, I think if you had an unofficial MVP for this team in the first half of the season, CPHL, it'd be Cedar Regan. His defense was that good. So they're missing him, but the good news is that he'll be back in a few weeks. So
yeah,
and you know the other boys have really stepped up in his absence. So
that puck is chipped out. 13 seconds left. Mahalik comes up on the pressure. So Mahalik and Luke Taylor, and Mahalik wins the battle against Taylor as Brennick comes across to support. Mahalik smartly chops that free and then throws it back towards the zone. Good stick there by Monarch as they're forced back. Through the middle, Monarch take a chip in deep, and we're back to even strength. Touch up here for Monarch as they flip it in off sides. Raiders with a little bit of room, but that's maybe not the play as it gets. Opportunity, and Brennick is going to sweep it out. He'll chip that in the zone and come body to body.
You know, Brennick got knocked down. That's the second time that Andrew has gotten knocked down, but he's knocked the other player off the puck, which is what matters. Yeah, it's all well and good to have a big hit, but
back across. Good defensive position there by Lynch.
100% correct.
Didn't let his man get loose. No centering pass opportunity, and then an icing call, but we'll take it at 7:40.
Tom, that is such a nice play by Liam. How he used the body, he got in front of the forward. Beautiful defensive play. Won't show up in a score sheet, but just a really nice, just good technique by Liam.
7:40 here as the second period's whistling away, but the Raiders got it level at 1 on the goal from Brennick. And the defensive zone face-off there for Wiedenmeyer. Look at that shot blocked off. There would have been screened heavily. And Brousseau, the beneficiary of the puck hitting the back of a Monarch player.
Yep.
And it comes up and out of the zone. That gets hot through the stick there of Grawl. Charlie not able to control. Gives an opportunity for Monarch as they come around, and Luke Taylor dumps that in. Goes D to D here. We're going to get a penalty call going against Lynch, probably for interference is going to be my guess, or a hold. There's the interference call. Just played the body a hair too long. I don't have a mind. You just got to get a little chip on him, and then you got to release and let him take that puck. But what you didn't give him was an opportunity. You're really chipping him to slow him down until your boys get back.
Yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer there.
You know, so interference call will put him right back on the power play. Love what the Raiders did the last PK. 7:14 here of the second period. And Bo Payton will start it up here along with Dylan Nash up front. And that one's won by Monarch back to the point. Reversing, that's their big D-man. He seems to be their puck mover, drives a lot of the activity. Cross ice pass, good stick, glove down, shot. No, nice save there by Brousseau. Monarch still gains control, back up high to the point, walks, shot, low, off the post and out the far side.
Mark never saw that one.
He flashed a leg, but that caught the iron. Back on the far side boards. Payton steps out, ties the man up, puck is loose, good dig.
Need some help there.
Now it's time to wheel. Oh, he had the opportunity to go hard around. That's going to give him time to regroup and control, and they do.
Good work by Dylan Nash there on the boards.
And Nash forces it up and not out. There's their D-man cross ice pass looking. Shot. Oh, nice backhand clear. And the Hawk, hey, they get it out. They chop that out to center ice. Nash finds a loose puck, gets it done for the Raiders. That was close.
Offside on Monarch.
Boy, if that puck gets through the middle, that man was all alone on the far side.
Yep.
That's a good stick there by the Raider defender, and then Nash gets just enough to get it free. So minute down in the power play. Monarch probably a little bit happier with their effort there as they had a couple of looks.
Yeah, I mean, hit the post, nice screen. And that's, you know, that's what the Raiders need to do. Got to create some traffic.
Face off outside the Raider zone. One back, chopped at and out of the zone by Kornmesser. Monarch goes far side, dumps it in and around, slowed up a little bit by Brousseau, but not much. Gives room for Monarch to work. They'll work the point, shot from the point, deflected high, goes off the glass. That was Warrot, got a piece of that. Cross pass look, no, blocked off a body, shot down low. Looking, good job by the Raiders, clogging the middle, but the cross-ice pass is something they're working hard. Trying to find the far side man. That one gets through one. 23 seconds left here in the penalty. The Raiders can't get it out.
Yeah, nice work by glove by Mark, but wasn't able to completely corral it.
See, and there's that man slashing across the front of the net, trying to create that screen. Mark doing a good job finding the puck. He sees this man on the near side, thrown out front. Good stick by Farber on the back end. Slows up the shot, doesn't get it off. Shot down low, deflected, save made by Brousseau. And we're back to even strength. Puck chipped across and it comes out of the zone. That'll give the Raiders a chance to get everything changed as we'll have a mixture here. Puck comes down in the zone. Mahalik forced the man wide. Shot, glove down by Brousseau. Clennert can't quite get control. Monarch buzzing.
Yeah, Raiders kind of running around their own zone right now.
And in front, Mahalik kicks that loose. And the Raiders get it up and out. Mahalik's going to foot race. Mahalik, first one there. Short side, pulls back, looking for support, finds the point. There's room for Kornmesser. Messer sent it right back down low. Mahalik's going to have to loop around. Good job by Brennick coming in, forced to turn over to Stelino. Stelino feeds it far side for Mahalik in the corner. He'll go right back to the point to Wessel. The Raiders can't find it, and Monarch able to backhand that out and down. Icing will be the call. Well, it's a little helter-skelter, but we got out of that.
Felt like we were holding on there on that PK, but you know, any PK that you kill and they don't score is a good one.
Yep, Brousseau made a couple of nice key saves there.
Good work by the Raiders defenders, also generally keeping the puck to the perimeter.
Face off here inside the Monarch zone. Wiedenmeyer, puck knocked down. Just not getting that clean win that can create that opportunity. But good job tonight, just battling to keep pucks in the zone, not giving up even on the face-off loss. As that gets thrown up
Raiders,
and out.
Raiders not paying attention.
Oh, there's a great diving play made by Clennert.
Nice play by Ben.
Ben just lays out and gets a stick on the puck.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's Grawl.
Oh, is that Charlie Grawl?
That's a hell of a play.
What a great play back, Charlie. You got to get your props there, brother. That was a beautiful play from what looked like someone was in behind the D. But some energy here for sure for Monarch.
Yeah.
As they've shaved the shots down to 24-12 when it was 20-7 earlier. And that one deflects up in and out of play into the rafters off the stick of Hatcher.
I've said this before. Plays like what Charlie just did, whether it's our team or theirs, those are the things that matter. That extra effort shows that you're completely engaged in the game and you're ready to go. That's a hell of a play by Charlie.
That's why coaches, when they talk about details, they're talking about those little things, like you said, that don't show up on the stat sheet. On the far side, Stelino knocks that free. Puck is loose. Hatcher gets that free.
I thought Evan Stelino was one of the better Raiders last night. Showed a lot of energy. Let's see if he can get a goal here. His line out.
Hatcher goes shoulder to shoulder.
That's okay.
Yeah, the reverse check is an art, but you still accomplish something with that contact. I do not want people to shy away from that regardless.
That is what was 100% missing last night.
Correct.
Okay, so you get knocked down. The fact is that you engaged. And if the other team knows that they have less time to play the puck, less time to do something, that's going to be effective.
Brousseau will cover as on rushing Monarch player forces the defensive zone face-off here for the Raiders. 2:54 left, second period in a 1-1 hockey game. And an important opportunity here for the Raiders, 5-on-5, to see if they can't regain some of the offensive zone dominance that they had throughout that first period and early second. Faceoff goes back for Kornmesser. He's got one draped all over him, fed around to the far side, but nobody home. There's a nice feed through the middle, but the Raiders pick it off. Cross-ice pass, misses the stick of Nash. He's going to get on his horse, though.
Nice idea. Bo's trying to hit Nash.
Good puck support. Look at Peyton just jump through. Good puck support, reading on the opportunity, but a nice poke check by the defender. And that'll get thrown down ice. I'm not sure if we touched it with the glove. No, so it'll be icing.
I thought we did.
I thought we might have, but it didn't change enough direction. If we did touch it, it was pretty slight because that thing didn't exactly slow down much.
Interesting song choice.
Hey, fat bottom girls.
The kids love Queen.
Yes.
Apparently. So many of these songs at these games are they're solely for the benefit of the parents and not the
Absolutely.
The
they know who made the drive.
yeah.
Puck down in the corner. Raiders trying to stay on the offensive pressure there.
If I have to go.
Nash. Oh, there's a chance. Oh, and it blocked
get
down. Didn't get through. And another one off the pad.
Nice,
That's a nice pad
shift
save.
by Alex Warrott there.
And a good work by Peyton because that's what really freed that puck up. And now finally broken out. Monarch will carry it ahead. Worked off the puck there by Lynch. Good job by Lynch. Just taking a good angle.
Yeah.
And still recovers to get back to the puck, fed far side. Warrott out high. That gets flipped in behind. Wide side there of Brousseau. Near side. Peyton tries to knock that free and does, but doesn't get it out of the zone. Now Peyton feels it up. And then through the middle, nice look for Nash and far side quick. Shot, glove down, no rebound.
Nice shot by Jeremy Cormesser.
Good to see the D-man jump up in the play there as he saw the opportunity for the odd man opportunity. And boom, slides up on the left, gets a nice clean look against a good netminder who's going to make that glove save.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I've talked once or twice about getting traffic, but a shot on goal is better than no shot on goal. Make the goalie make saves. These are high school kids. They're not NHL goalies.
Brinnick, good job battling, gets it for Farber. Farber goes through one on the back end, now tied up. D pulls it loose. Puck through in the middle. Oh, Mahalik tried to knock it down, couldn't quite get it. Instead, Monarch slides ahead. D is back. Wessel forces that man wide. Shot goes off of, is that the glove of Brousseau?
Yeah, I think so.
And out of play. .108 left here, second period. Defensive zone faceoff for the Raiders. Shots 26-14 and a 1-1 hockey game. Shots in favor of the Raiders after a more dominant first and early half of the second, but Monarchs responded here in the latter half of this period with some power play opportunities. Raiders there, you want to win that battle. Puck comes free. Mahalik hustles back. Puck gets knocked up the boards for Brennick. Taken away by Monarch.
Last
chip.
minute.
Good chip out of the zone there by Brennick. Good hard work.
Senior Andrew Brennick with the only goal for the Raiders.
There's a nice stick, and Farber just couldn't quite get it to the forehand.
If he keeps that puck clean, I'm sorry, that's a goal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
on the forehand of Farber. Good work by Mahalik. He's held up. No call. Where was the holding call there? Good poke by the D. Thrown about through the middle. Turned over. Mahalik will jump it back. He'll go far side. Farber off his stick and into the zone. Farber holds off front of the net. Couldn't get the shot off.
I like the power move by Will Farber. Just couldn't quite. Kind of ran out of real estate a little bit there.
13 seconds. Raiders will dump it in. They'll play it and eat this probably behind their own net. Or, well, play it up and out. Oh, looking for a break man there, but he was offsides with 2.6 left. Clock operators seem to find the quick speed of the thumb there to stop it.
You're so cynical, Tom.
2.6 seconds, improving in their job at all times.
I've known you for a long time. You're not that cynical. I've known you for a while. I am that cynical. You are not that cynical. You are a optimistic, positive person. And that's why I love you. But I am a cynical. This is what happens when you grow up in Massachusetts. It's in the water.
It's in the water.
There's fluoride and cynicism in the water in Massachusetts.
And the percentages of fluoride may be low, but the cynicism is not measured.
Indeed.
As time expires on the period. And we'll go to the break 1-1. Raiders get the equalizer off the stick of Andrew Brennick.
And I don't know, Mark's having some conversation with some.
Hey, as long as he can skate and move, it makes me think he's going to stay on the ice.
I just wish they'd figure out what's going on.
We'll see you folks in a little bit.
We'll
Take a break.
All right, we are back for the third period. Motley Crue, I think?
Motley Crue.
Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying Motley Crue here at the Sports Stable Blue in Superior, Colorado. You should be enjoying Motley Crue. Why not?
Fan base is excited.
Yes.
Raiders have a 1-1 tie, and then just win a period of hockey, and let's get out of town.
Indeed.
Puck comes through, tucked loose. Brenna can't quite find that, but he pressures up on the D. D-man will feed it near side. Farber comes down to grab that, but overskates, and Monarch gets out of the zone. Puck dumped in deep. First one there for Monarch, but a good battle defensively back there by Klenner. Loose puck in front, but cleaned up by the Raiders and backhanded out. No.
Penalty on Monarch.
That's perfect. As a cross check. Klenner doing good work there twice through there. As Ben first found the loose puck, then absorbs the contact and takes the call. Early power play chance here for the Raiders at 16:26 of the third. Boy, it'd be nice to capitalize again. That was a good power play goal that we got the equalizer there early on in the second. So let's see if we can take advantage again. Although Monarch has been finding their stride a little bit there late in the second. Raiders control in the far corner. A little give and go behind. Cycle in behind the net, bouncing puck. Good job by Peyton, get that free for Warrock.
Yeah, Raiders looking to get possession here.
Deflection, nice deflection off the stick. Centering pass there from Peyton. Sees that knocked all the way down ice. Raiders regroup behind their own end. Oh, there's a mistake.
Yeah.
And Raiders now with a brief 5-on-3.
Yes. Go to the net.
Nash drives low, floats that high. Look out. Warrock gets taken down by the recently back-checking player.
I think he felt. Oh, this boy's a 3-on-1, 3-on-2.
Look out for the opportunity. Drop pass, comes back, looks through the middle. Blocker save made by Brousseau. And now an opportunity to break. 2-on-1 if he can push it. Nash jumps up. Shot. Oh, no, excuse me. That was Warrock jumping up, but he couldn't get the feet across.
Yeah. Pass wasn't there, so he shot it. Right play.
Stelino with it. He'll go low. Warrock back to Stelino. Mihalik's jumped out there. Comes across for Nash. Nash wheels, tries to go low. Warrock out front, trying to find Brennick. Back off, nice tap. Oh, there's going to be a penalty call. Mihalik walks in, fires, deflects and goes out of play.
So the Raiders going to have a 5-on-3 for 35 seconds.
Another cross check.
Tom, in the pantheon of hockey isms, what do you say about a team that doesn't score on a 5-on-3?
Yeah, it doesn't deserve to win.
This one is not all. Thank you for playing. This one is not all that long, only 35 seconds, but you know.
Yeah, it's an opportunity that every team realizes it does two things. You have to take advantage, or at least you feel like you have to, and it feeds so much energy into a club that kills off a 5-on-3.
It's like basically a 3-point swing in a game.
There's the
Something
opportunity.
along those lines.
Puck is down, controlled. Grawl tried to go out front, glove down by Mihalik. He fakes down low, then circles back, finds the point. Walk, comes near side Farber. Farber will go back to the high point. Stelino for Mihalik. Mihalik walks in, fires, scores! There's the wrister! And there's the first Regis goal for Mihalik on the power play. 5-on-3. They seal the deal and go up 2-1.
Hell of a shot. Hell of a shot.
Far side post, I think. Room to walk down. That's just a beauty. That's a beauty.
Indeed. In all senses of the word.
Raiders take the 2-1 lead, regardless of what the clock operator wants to do. Raiders stay on the power play. That's a 5-on-3. We got 1:40 left of power play time to try and stretch the lead. Mihalik tries to go through, gives it off for Grawl. Could send it across, and then a follow-up, and just missing the net. Oh, as an opportunity comes in for the Raiders again off the stick of Charlie Brown.
Boy, it was there.
Raiders back. Mahalik looks, comes near side Farber. Farber chips it into the zone.
Yeah, he got enough on this. Oh, I thought he got it.
Oh, I thought he tapped that. That's going to come all the way down ice.
Well, Tom, the boys are excited to have Evan. Totally understand. Better to the boys are excited to have him. He's a hell of a hockey player, particularly with Farber. Those boys have chemistry over the years, so
it's just an opportunity that I think he's been wishing to have. You know, didn't get much that 2 years ago, and last year wasn't going to work. But man, he's excited for this year, and it goes both ways. He's looking forward to playing with this crew. It's such a good group of guys to be on the ice with. Good to see him get something rewarded early in the season. And still playing it on the power play, 40 seconds here. Wessel goes far side, shot, good traffic in front.
Nice
Warrock.
screen. Nice work by Alex Warrock to do what I've been grumbling about for 2 periods, taking away the eyes.
Good work back by Nash, but even better work by Monarch, killing by bringing it in deep to the zone. 22
That's a nice
seconds.
play.
That's just good individual effort, that one player for Monarch.
That's a nice penalty kill.
Oh, step up, go right through the chest there. Don't worry about the puck. Good job picking it off for Nash. And a 2-on-1. Nash trying to go across.
Stick.
Oh, that's
Brilliant.
good D. Mahalik
Brilliant.
was waiting.
Nice stick by the Monarch defender.
Mahalik down in the corner off the skate. He'll fake, trying to come up out of the corner.
Yeah,
Knocked down.
I wouldn't have called that a penalty.
No, that was not. He was on the puck. And that gets iced all the way down as the penalty had expired. But the Raiders get that all-important goal in the 2-1 lead. 12:51 here, the third period. Shots 33-15 in favor of the Raiders. Offensive zone faceoff, good defensive win there for Monarch in the dot, but unable to get it out of their zone. Good sticks from the Raiders, slow things up and regain at center ice. Slowed up by the netminder as it's tossed in behind. Wiedenmeyer forces the turnover on the far side, but then banged out. That's probably going to be icing? No, said it touched the stick of Lynch. Good play by Mark. He read that. Brusso realized he needed to play that, and as it gets up through, nice job by Wiedenmeyer. Almost got that tapped across. We're going to get a penalty call, and that's going to go against the Raiders. I think Wiedenmeyer's going to go.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's dumped down ice.
I was going to say, if that was on Monarch, that was soft. But
I think Wiedenmeyer's going probably for a hook.
Hooker
Let's
slash.
see. He says get in the box. Oh, high stick. Must have gotten his stick up and didn't realize. Hustling across. So a lot of special teams action there. Second and now early third period. Raiders got a 2-1 lead. And they'll go on the PK as Wiedenmeyer goes for a high stick at 12:10. They'll get things squared away here. Payton in the dot. Knocked to the point, gets through.
Yeah.
Nash gonna hustle up. Netminder, no hesitation, comes out to play it. Sorry, that was Dylan coming up.
Yeah. I always like that. You want to pressure the goalie when he has to play the puck like that.
Cross ice pass, backhand, save made off the pad. Way to sweep away, Raiders get it. Finding those loose pucks that we didn't find against Pooter last night for sure.
That is a very good point, Tom. Just a little sharper, a little quicker. Monarch player with a ton of speed coming out of the neutral zone.
Quick shot low, swallowed up by Brousseau and covered.
I'm not exactly sure why that's not a slash, and I think that's what Mark is asking.
Probably because puck came down and it was loose for a second, puts the glove down.
I thought that he actually
cut him a little slack.
He actually had it, whacked at it, but as people say, irregardless, which is not a word, by the way.
Exactly, it's regardless.
That's my.
Oh, there's a trip. Easy call to make.
Yes.
And we'll have another power play chance as it gets covered up by the netminder.
My mom was listening earlier. It's 10:41 on the East Coast, and
just like
one of her pet peeves is the word irregardless.
Irregardless, and my other one is lackadaisical instead of lackadaisical. It's not lackadaisical.
Just add an S.
You're not missing a daisical. It's lackadaisical.
Well, thanks for everybody for joining this week.
Yeah, this is deteriorated down to semantics and English grammar.
Tom and Chris will talk to you about grammar. Hope you're excited. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Spirit Winery, for talking about grammar and words that don't exist. Anyways.
But thank you very much to the Spiros family as Monarch will throw that all the way down and wave off the icing. Good hustle there.
Yeah.
A good defensive position on the back end for the Raiders. And I really liked it. Walking in today, River Nolan's done a good job quietly on the back end, being where he needs to be. So that's a nice little shot by Barber through the leg screen.
Yeah.
And gloved up.
That's a McKinnon shot. Nathan McKinnon loves. Okay.
All right.
Well, good for them.
10:57, third period. And we got 4-on-4 hockey. Nice win again. Monarch doing a great job. And Mahalik steals it back and then gets flipped in deep corner by Nolan. Chipped down. Oh, Nolan gets taken down by a leg.
Yeah, that was a clean.
Incidental contact, yeah. Good smart play by Brousseau to flip it around. Lynch
didn't get it out.
Now we got a whistle.
That's a penalty on Monarch.
Another penalty.
Lynch was down. I didn't see what happened. We'll watch. See it.
Right there from behind. Yeah, he's off the play. It's interference. That's got to be an interference call. Should just be 2 minutes. I don't think that's a hit from behind. That's just a garden variety interference call.
I totally agree.
But we'll come across and we'll see what he gets. And the call is cross-check. Okay.
So, by the way, in 22 seconds, the Raiders are going to have a 5-on-3.
Yeah.
Raiders have Wiedemeyer in the box. 22 seconds, they get a 5-on-3. So,
Warrot. Oh, face-off ends up in the skate of the ref. But a nice little stick and then kept in by Wessel up high. 4-on-3 for now. Raiders watching the clock tick by. Warrot walks down and fires. Pad save right back at it. Pad save and score! Woo! Look at that work. And the Dylan Nash, I think, put that home. But Warrot with 2 good shots low off the pad. Rebounds both times. First to him and then right back and on to the stick of Nash.
And the Raiders are still going to get a power play because only one of those penalties goes off.
So 7 seconds and we'll have 1:38 of power play time. 4-on-4 for 7 seconds. It's another power play tally there for the Raiders. Monarch reeling, now trailing by 2.
Tom, I don't know if you know this, but a lot of people believe that a 2-goal lead is the most dangerous lead in hockey. I don't know if you've ever heard that.
It's shocking. That's all I can say is it's just shocking. Raiders, fans on the outlet pass. Monarch takes it away. Raiders now on the power play for 1:18.
Go, boys. Go get them. Pressure.
There we go, Peyton. And along
Nice
with
work by
Brennick. Good job by Brennick and Warrot in support. 2 on the puck. And Warrot comes out with it. Played off. Chopped loose there briefly by Nash.
Raiders need to find their points here. Points are wide open.
Nash waits. Backhands that back low. D is down pressuring. That's number 4. You probably don't want to be going into his neighborhood. He's probably the strongest defender here for Monarch. Puck onto the stick there of Brennick. Brennick will work high. Finds Wessel. Hands that one back off. Shot blocked.
Yeah.
Never got through. And cleared out of the zone. Peels off. Change. Just leaves that for Mark. And Brousseau takes care of that. Gets it clear, but a turnover and time coming off the clock here.
The problem with that is that it gives the puck back to Monarch. Mark's going to leave that one.
Far side for Lynch. Lynch chips it ahead. Can't play it. Farber's
really,
such a smart play.
Exactly.
Farber's such a good hockey player.
For those of you, Farber did not touch the puck because he was worried about being the extra player, too many men on the ice. Really smart play by Will.
Farber keeps it in just barely at the blue line as he and Mahalik watch that power play go awry. Closing seconds, it's thrown all the way down. Icing will be the call, and a face-off in the offensive zone. Raiders with a 3-1 lead, 8:26 of the third period.
Drew Warrock came over to tell me that Mark's trying to get an assist. Yes. The most important thing is let's get a win. Worry about your career scoring assist totals later.
Pressure on the far side. Wiedemeyer couldn't quite find it. That gets flipped out. Nice little pass ahead, but back and covering. Shot into the glove of Brousseau. No rebound. And Wessel gets a little piece as the man crosses the crease. Just a little love tap. Raiders with the defensive zone face-off here. And we're back miraculously somehow to 5-on-5 hockey at 8:12 of the third period. Raiders leading 3-1. Bo Payton on the far side. That gets turned over to his number 12 counterpart for Monarch. Played hard off the boards by Wessel. Two come together there on Nash. And the Raiders in a little bit of a battle here on the near side boards.
Nice
good poke by
play.
Wessel, and he jumps up. That's another nice move by the defenseman. Wessel through the middle.
It was a really nice step up by Sam Wessel.
Nash on the far side, pulls it free.
Oh boy, Raiders had numbers.
Finding Payton. Oh, misses on the one-timer as it just goes over the stick. Probably deflected there by the Coyotes.
That puck's going to go in. Raiders going to need a face-off. 7:28 remaining.
Shots are 37-19, 38-19 in favor of the Raiders. So 2-1 on the shot total and a 2-goal lead on the board. And here's where you want to close out your first Chassa win of the season on the road up in Superior. Alex Stelino's face-off, deflects off a couple of sticks and goes in behind. Rocketed off the boards on the far side by Monarch and down ice for icing.
Well, I mean, look, the difference, since the second period or since halfway through the game has been special teams. Monarch gave the Raiders a couple power plays, and the Raiders have converted. So that's, sounds obvious, but when you give teams, power plays, it's going to hurt.
And they want to make you pay. Raiders have done a good job tonight after a little bit of a slow start in the first period.
Yep.
And they've used their special teams opportunities to their advantage, and they've got that precious 2-goal lead, in my opinion, with 7 minutes left. I don't see any danger at all in that regards. Far side corner, Kornmesser goes in.
Is your middle name Jinx?
Moore making a play back to the, most dangerous lead in hockey.
Yeah, this line's getting a little out-muscled right now. This line is relatively small.
Well, you look at some of the big bodies on Monarch.
Yeah,
two guys both down low.
This is Raiders can get a face-off, get the puck out of their zone.
Good job by Clennert, though, working the man to the corner.
This team is just...
That never got through. Yeah,
no.
That one was knocked off a stick.
Raiders getting muscled around here. This is...
The Monarchs pushing hard. They walk from the point. Shot low, goes off another skate. Picked up, fired through the crease. Nobody home, and Raiders with some room to float it up and out on the skates there. Oh, unfortunately, I didn't expect that to happen.
Into the Raider bench.
Yeah, I was thinking that was going to get skated by Brenner, but Brenner went to float it in. It deflected off a skate and went up into the bench. And ref's going to have a conversation with the linesman here to figure out where we're going to be facing off. And we're going to say center ice for lack of a better reason at 6:06. Mahalik line will come out, take a neutral zone face-off.
You don't hear Billy Squire all that much at a kids hockey game. I love it.
I've been happy. I'm trying to get an eyeball on who's running the music down there.
Well, it'd be a Monarch.
Looks like a Monarch mom back there. from what I can tell.
Yeah, she loves her some Billy Squier. This is where I have a conversation with John Osgood about his third favorite song by Billy Squier.
Which is?
Good question.
There's a shot in, held by Brousseau. Nice little play there by Brousseau. Just loose puck and just snaps it out to the corner. Gets it cleared out of the crease. Nothing laying around. Earlier on. Now Raiders will kind of take a peek here. 5:45. Obviously, these next couple of minutes, next 2-3 minutes, a big part in the period here for the Raiders. Yeah, they'd like to really lock things down.
Yeah, what you don't want to do is let them get within a goal. They pull their goalie, and then you've got that momentum. So.
Near side boards, we'll see as the Mahalik line.
Take care of business here.
Nice pick up by Farber. Farber up the boards, he's got a chance. Farber, can he find the puck? He does. But they're going to call icing.
What?
They're going to call icing. Wow. Yeah. I mean, technically, Farber tapped that loose around the man.
Okay.
So,
the number of times that I've been wrong in a broadcast is. They don't have calculators that big. It's like the national
deficit number.
The debt
it
number.
Just keeps spinning.
It's just like they're like, and Brousseau made another mistake. That's mistake number 3 trillion.
Shot towards the net, deflected. Good position there on the back end, and Brousseau says, "No, thank you. I'm going to cover, freeze that, and get a reset." But I thought that Matthew Backus was in good position there.
Yep.
Raiders definitely look better on the ice in their defensive end. Their responsibilities in their defensive zone have been much stronger tonight, which I'm sure was a focus of conversation for Coach Ott. But now, again, important to find that loose puck, and they do. Payton jumps ahead, flips that in. Nash will go around the far side.
Nice angle by Dylan Nash.
Yeah, he read that puck. Puck
really
was out.
nice.
He gets held up there, chopped down on the stick. Got stuck, maybe?
There's a penalty on Monarch. No, there's a penalty on Regis.
Us. That's going to go against us. I think that's going to be Backus that's going to go. As the Raiders touch it up and get a whistle, and I think he's going to get Backus. I'm not sure what for. We'll see. But yeah. Matthew well up in the play.
Yeah. You don't want to take penalties in your offensive zone.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially
at 4:41.
Especially not with sub 5 minutes left in the game.
Now, golden opportunity for the Raiders to just clear pucks down ice for the next 2 minutes, which I highly recommend as the Raiders get one out and down. And Brennick's going to say, "Let me just force you to make a play," as he comes up and pressures on the far side. Good angle there, forces him back. Mahalik reads. Comes back on. Man jumps by. Mahalik slows him up. Brennick comes across. Boy, that D-man can work. He's really solid. I don't know who number 4 is, but he's been good all night. Deflect by Brennick, poked out by Lynch. And Lynch gets it out wide, far side. Lynch loses his twig.
His stick.
And then down goes Brennick. Lynch, play the body. There you go. And now get to your stick. That's a good time. Puck off to the near side corner. They play it up the half boards. Cross high, get a body out. Shot low, deflected, score. That's just a pretty deflection. Nothing Mark could do there. Exactly what you talked about, giving up that goal. But right there, we never quite, it was an unfortunate turn of events. I think we would have gotten a clear if he hadn't lost the stick. But when Lynch lost the stick, we were effectively 5-on-3. Couldn't find that puck. And it's a beautiful deflection coming across the crease. Kornmesser's with the man, trying to tie him up, trying to tie up the stick. And he just makes a better play. Gets the stick on the puck, deflects it up over the pad. It's a 3-2 hockey game.
Well, so you got 4 minutes to win the game.
And first opportunity here is get pucks out of the zone, make them go 200 feet. Get that deep. They don't. So puck coming back the other way. That was touched, and it goes in the zone. Wessel's back, rides the man in deep, poked off to the near side. Good job by the Raiders playing it up out to neutral zone. Good step up there, but Nash couldn't find it. Ends up going to the far side. Backhanded around. Wessel's got to hustle to the near corner.
Need to get there.
Wessel doesn't quite get there.
Yeah,
nope.
Not getting help from his forward.
Yeah, Nash wasn't quite back on that point, but Raiders do a good job getting space to far side. But again, that's one where you want an opportunity there for Peyton to control. Good job by the Raiders. Good step up, and then could have been a tripping call, and it is.
Slash or trip on Monarch.
Yep, and that's going to be problems for Monarch at the 2:57 mark. They're going to go on the PK, and it is a slash as Luke Taylor finds his way to the box at an inopportune moment. Sorry, Ben. Sorry, Becky. I know you didn't want to see your kid at this time in the game, but mom and son get a few moments in the box together, and she can berate him for his late game miscue.
Yeah, so, I mean, what you want to do here with your power play is milk the clock and also try to get scoring chances. What you cannot do
is turn pucks over up
pucks
high.
Over.
Mahalik down low, works in behind the net, comes out near side corner, goes high Farber. Farber loses it for a second. Cross ice pass goes off the stick of Stelino, but played low for Grawl. Back to Stelino, shot low, turned aside by the stick of the netminder, near side Farber. Farber walks out, fires, deflects off the leg of Grawl.
Puck on the side of the net.
Puck comes high and out of the zone, cleared all the way down. Brousseau can wait and gives it up for Stelino. Stelino, good job using the net, but you want to burst there. There you go. Push it ahead near side, finds Farber. Farber will walk it on. Farber's shot, save made, no rebound.
Will would like that one back. He shot it right in the breadbasket.
Yeah, he wants to go top corner on the right. That's what he wanted to look for. Just maybe rolled off the blade just a little bit or got caught in the heel. But a 2:09 here in the third. Raiders with 1:12 of power play time. That's a great way to nurse a lead, is to be up a man for more than half of the remainder of the game. Oh, body's down, swept down. How is that take by Brennick? Gets knocked to the bottom.
Penalty on Monarch.
And that could be
Monarch's
off the face-off.
penalty.
Yeah, he might call that as a trip.
He did.
Far side, shot by Peyton, scores! Bo Peyton rips it home! I'm not sure I'm a big fan for that, but
I'm not either, John.
I don't really
Tom.
like that. But
I'm not either.
We'll take the 4-2 lead.
And I could see Coach Ott not happy.
Yeah.
Listen, great shot.
Yeah.
Great shot. We're better than that.
Exactly. Be better than that.
Fair enough. We just leave it at that.
Raiders 4-2 lead, 152. Power play goal from Bo Peyton. And penalty taking Monarch back to the box. That's a tough one late for them to take.
Tom has played hockey against me. He knows you get fired up, but you know what? Win the right way, lose the right way. Both played a hell of a game. Not taken away from the goal.
No.
Just
yeah.
We're going to leave it at that because whatever other teams do is not that's.
And here's an opportunity where it's interesting. Not that I disagree with the call, but it's interesting that you get that call on their home ice. I was not expecting that hand to go up from way back here at center ice. And I truly think he dumped him in the faceoff circle. That's an interference call.
It's a 4-minute power play, too.
Oh, wow. So Raiders back to the 2-goal lead and inside of 2 minutes and on the power play for the rest of the contest. Tough sledding here for Monarch, as the Raiders should be able to play some smart hockey here for a couple of minutes. So minute 35 really left. Raiders hand that one off on the back end, reversing back as Wessel.
This is going to be the hockey equivalent of running the ball.
Yes, as you might remember, Villanova winning the national title many moons ago.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Playing the four-man keep away.
One of the most traumatic moments in my childhood, aside from the Red Sox losing to the Mets in 1986.
Buckner.
Jeez.
And here we go as the Raiders Light that up onto the Mahalik stick. He'll just reverse back inside a minute now remaining in the third. Raiders leading 4-2 and looking forward to their first Chassa win of the season. Charlie Brown will flip that in deep.
48 seconds left. And
good job.
Nice step up by Charlie Grawl there. By the way, Charlie had one of the unheralded plays of this game, diving to block a play when the game was 1-1. So
look at Grawl and Brown just working hard in the corner.
Charlie's a Littleton kid, and he's a really good checker.
There's a look for Grawl. Oh, quick shot. Oh, almost the opportunity, but cleared out.
Mark,
good look in front. Grawl, just outstanding. As goalie does a nice job. There's a good sign of sportsmanship as the goalie came over to check on Charlie.
All right, so with 8 seconds left, the Raiders are going to take this one home. Thank you again to the Spiro Winery for sponsoring. If any other wineries or bars or liquor establishments want to sponsor, we're open for business.
Happy to talk about you on the broadcast, right alongside of talking about the Raiders with a nice 4-2 win here on the road in Superior as they take down Monarch.
Tom, thank you for calling the game. It's always a pleasure.
Always great being here with you, my friend.
And I know that our listening crew is like ready for we need a fresh voice.
I don't know about that, but I'm happy to be along for the ride anytime and more than happy to watch the Raiders take home a 4-2 win.
Also really nice. I think Evan got the game. Did Evan get the game?
No, because of that second tying goal. The game-winning goal ends up being our third goal scored.
Hell of a goal by the pride of Candy and Tom Mahalik. So everybody, thanks for joining us. We're back next Friday against Chaparral, Teddy Bear Toss.
Yeah.
Go get your stuffies. We're going to donate them to Children's Hospital on the first goal. So we're going to call it a night. Thanks, everybody.
Cheers, everyone. Have a great weekend.